That's weird. Two people. It's take two. I don't know. My connection was fine. I think it was with YouTube. So outdoors one. Howdy. How are you? This is like take two. My internet was completely fine, but I guess YouTube's internet just bumped me off of my live vlogs by Bud. Hello, my sweet friend. Hello. Thank you for joining me. My original live was starting off a little slow because somebody's giving a giveaway on a different channel. And then it just suddenly bounced from YouTube's internet because my internet was perfectly fine. Welcome back, Castle Hives. My name is Texas Outdoors. I know. I usually just call you Outdoors, though. Do you want me to say, like, Texas Outdoors or Mike's Bees and Garden? Well, hello and welcome. We are back, David. It definitely wasn't my internet. It was YouTube. I was going to just sit there and wait it out, but I just decided to end it. Hey, Castle Hives. Hey, Mike. You do you. Texas Outdoors. All righty. Simple Life Reclaimed. Hey, girl. First time. Oh! I'm so excited you're in here. Hi. This is like take two because it said like there was no internet. Everyone say hello to Simple Life Reclaimed, one of my favorite channels. Hey, girl. First time seeing you live. Hope you're doing good tonight. I am hanging in there. Got a little bit of bad news, but what else is new? But thank you for coming in. I'm like super stoked. You guys are like the best. Are you back home yet from your little adventure, or are you still out there traveling around? Hi, Minnie. How are you? Everyone say hello to Simple Life, one of my favorite channels. Super cute. We have a lot in common. Her name is Melanie, and my name is Melody. So if you haven't checked out their channel, please do. David posts their link. We show lots of love on this channel, girl. Oh my gosh. I haven't really been commenting, but I've been watching your journey. I just got to go back and comment. And I don't know how you're doing it with 3 kids in the backseat, but you guys are a champion, your hubby. Let's see. So I said hello to Minnie. Oh, they're starting to go a little fast. CP Grand Outdoor. Oh, I'm tired. I hear you. Lauren. Hi, girlfriend. Just wondering if you were going to show up tonight. This is like the second attempt because YouTube's internet went down, but that's okay. But I'm glad to see you here. Everyone, Lauren N. from Mars. Her, Minnie, and David are the mods tonight. Amazing. Everyone that comes on here are amazing people. They have amazing channels. We're about that life. Showing some love. So we'll post everybody's links. Let's see. Finally, I kept trying. Hello there. Well, hello, Bernadette. Glad to have you. Mel's are awesome. We are awesome. Kid you not. Because I get called, I don't know. I get called Mel all the time. And if they do go to say Melody, they call me Melanie. So I'm just so used to it, girl. But I'm so happy you're in here. You have no idea. It was with Simple Life Reclaimed since about 300 subscribers. I know. Well, I've been with Jason Crocker and Jared Crocker and all them from The Gate. And then they did, I don't know if you saw it, but they did a, how do you say it? Well, they basically mocked Jason Crocker and they won. And now they're like up there in the big leagues, but I'm so proud of them. So I found them later at night one night and just been in love since. It's such a great channel. They're looking for an awesome homestead. If you haven't checked out their channel, please go and do so. Super cool, great husband and wife. Absolutely love them. And how can you not love her? We have like the same names going on. Yes, we were, Lauren. With 77 damn bunnies and other animals, it's time consuming. Oh, Lauren, you're spending all these bunnies. Only 77 Mars lady. How are you doing, Minnie? Miss you, girl. So we have 5 people in here. No, it's saying 2 people. I think YouTube screwed up tonight. Simple Life claimed. Oh, that was fun. Oh, imagine like you got to stay in a tent out on Jarrett Crocker's property. That's pretty awesome. My son and his son have the same name, except my son's 1 R instead of 2 R's, but love the Crockers big time. I'm so glad you guys won. It was hilarious. I watched it. Congratulations. So are you back home now, Simple Life? Or are you still on the road? I'm a little behind. Okay, Castle Hives, they're posting links. Many, good. Hey, Simple Life Reclaimed. Lauren is amazing. Well, the animal upkeep, right? Oh my goodness. I don't know how she does it. But I do got to be honest though, because I got severe sunburn. And I was watching Lauren's video with, what was it, Lauren? The sheep. Lauren didn't speak at all, but the sheep were. Oh, my head was killing me. I was like, I can't even watch this video right now because I had way too much sun. So I had to turn it off and then go back into it when I didn't have a headache. You guys did awesome, Mel. We did? Simple Life Reclaimed. Hey, David. Simple Life, Lauren. Still on the road, and our videos are a little late, but they're coming. I know. I know, girl. I hear you. I'm keeping up. I just haven't commented it yet. Because I was watching it through my Xbox, not through my phone, but I will get around to leaving comments. But amazing. I don't know how you're staying on the road this long, and I really hope you find a homestead of your dreams. Mike's Bees and Gardens. I had one of the neighborhood kids over today. He wanted to see the bees. He was so into it and was very excited to see the queen. Hey, if you can get kids involved, whether it's gardening or bees, encourage it, you know? I think that's amazing. Okay, I want to announce that I have Oh, Minnie. Okay. And I have bad news. And I was trying to wait till everybody was in here so I didn't have to repeat it twice. Minnie, I saw your video. I'm so touched to the point where I couldn't even leave a comment. I didn't even give it a like. I just got off and started crying. So, I mean, I'm like so taken back. It's just crazy what's going on here. No worries, honey. I haven't had time to reply like we usually do, but we have been reading and hearing every one of them. Aw. Yes, everyone say hello to Rob. Minnie. So do you want the bad news? Can we get it out of the way? And Simple Life's on here. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the videos, saw what was going on, but I'm in Pennsylvania. And I've been living in a townhouse for 12 years. Very good tenant, never missed rent or anything. And they decided in March they didn't want to renew my lease because they want like $18.20 here. I pay $14.75 here to live. And we're still under lockdown. We're just going into the yellow now. And the governor put that no one could be put out or their mortgage be affected until July the 19th. And voila, here's the bad news, folks. Right there on the bottom. You see it? They don't care. So I have X amount of days to get out. So I think I'm going to get a lawyer and completely sue this place just because of my nerves. I mean, I don't even know how they can get away with that if the governor said no one's mortgage or rent could be affected to the 19th. So we kind of really thought I would have till July 19th. And with the price gouging that they're doing here, and you have to show that, your paycheck that you make 5 times whatever the rent is. And if I decided to get somebody to co-sign, it'd be 8 times. Like, I'm just so over it. I really am. I've never been put in this situation. I swear I'm not going to cry tonight, but my nerves are shot. And now I have 12 days to get everything packed. Like, even threats, like if we have to take force to get you out. I mean, are you kidding me with sending me some crap like that? There's the date of when I have to be out by. I'm just so distraught. I'm so distraught, and I'm really going to try to hold it together on this live. Oh, so just is what it is. I mean, who would have ever thought, But, and I'm kind of in a position where it's like, so sorry. I'm really not trying to get choked up. So Minnie started a GoFundMe page, which was what I was just reading, and I'm so taken back by it, but I'll probably be staying in a tent. My one friend wants me to go with him with 6 dogs, and I don't want to go there. I do have a daughter, but there's no room there. And so anyway, Minnie decided to start a GoFundMe page. I couldn't tell her no because I'm not in a position to say no. It's just such a messed up situation. Even though I grew up in Mount Pocono and we camped every summer, it's like, I'm going to be living in a tent. Like, I'm so sorry to be like a bummer right now. And I really don't mean to cry or get choked up. So anyway, so that's what's going on. That was taped onto my siding on Friday. And I haven't even seen my son, to help me finish packing. I'm just super duper overwhelmed. But I love all you guys. And I'm so sorry to be like a bummer right now and some, getting all sappy. I'm sorry. It's just scary. Like, I don't know. I raised my kids. I mean, I've been good here and I've never missed my rent. And it's like, how do you just throw a good tenant just out on the street and you're even going against the governors? So I don't know. It is what it is. I'd like to get a lawyer. It sounds great, and get them for all this mental anguish because it's messing with my anxiety and my PTSD. But, I need to worry about a place to live, not giving money to an attorney right now, maybe after the fact or something. But that's the bad news. I'm so sorry for getting upset. I was really just taken back by it, and nothing's been working out. So unless you have $30,000 coming in like that in your paycheck to be able to show, 5 times whatever the rent is, and the area that I live in, it's expensive, and you couldn't pay me to live in the city. Hell to the no on that one. So I'm sorry that I got choked up. I'm just overwhelmed. And that was the bad news. So thank you, Lauren. I probably missed everyone's comments. I'm so sorry. I'm like mortified that I literally just broke down and cried. I mean, here's Minnie trying to do a GoFundMe page, but if I was to stay in a tent, I mean, I don't want to lose my YouTube channel. Do I start vlogging? I mean, I don't know. So she's trying to raise some money together from what I saw. I saw the video very quickly, but I just was overwhelmed with emotion because that's so nice of her. And I don't know, it's just crappy luck right now. Y'all remember to hit the thumbs up, show her some support. And my favorite channels on here. I'm so sorry, Simple Life Reclaimed. I just been going through this thing, never late on my rent. And now they want to rent my place out for like $1,800, $20, I don't know, something like that a month. And they didn't even give me the option to even say if I wanted to pay that amount. They basically just want me to move because my townhouse is really big. It's super nice because I did all the work, and I wouldn't do that to a dog. let alone to a human being. And this is what I'm going through. And I'm just kind of embarrassed that you're on my live. And it's kind of like, some bad news. Some of my other subscribers know because I've talked about it in some videos and on a few lives. But this is the bad news that came on Friday, taped to the siding with the date of eviction right there, if you can see that. So I really just don't know. You can't pay by month and so you get something. No, they just want to rent this out to someone else because I made it so nice. So, I mean, I was kind of feeling like they were singling me out, Brooke Trout, but no, there's nothing I could do about it. It's already signed by a judge. And I just don't understand legally how they're getting away with that because you're technically putting me out there while COVID's still going on in Pennsylvania. We're only slightly in the yellow. So I'm just mortified that I even just allowed myself to get upset because I really can hold it together. I'm a strong person, but my son is in a house with his roommates. My other son lives with my daughter. And it's just like, who would have thought after everything I did and worked my whole life, and now this is happening at the worst time. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I hope everyone's not buffering because I had to start this over for the second time because of YouTube. Not buffering here. Hey, Brooke Trout. Life with Rob. No buffering on my end. Hello to anyone in case I missed you. Sorry about my little episode. We are here for you, Mel. Minnie, you're like amazing. You have a heart of gold. I don't know if you want to pass the link around and share it out. If everybody can share it out, I just don't even know what to say to that because, I'm touched and I believe God puts people in people's lives for a reason. I don't know. Vlogs by Bud. So sorry. This is not right. Praying for you, my friend. I need all the prayers possible. We really just thought we could have more time a little bit to like July 19th, but let's be realistic here. I mean, the price gouging, it's like, what is July 19th going to do? The only thing that's got me so like worked up, my hands are shaking, is the factor that I'm here by myself and now I have to finish packing everything because they're making threats right on the paperwork, to use force and this, that, and the third. And it's just crazy. And I just don't know what's going to end up happening. So sorry, this is not right. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it. Brooke Trout, you think it's you that's buffering? I'm not buffering here. If I crystal clear. Lauren, I know. I mean, when the 31st came around and I did my live, I was like, well, I'm still here. We'll have to see what happens when the 1st. And then this place always likes to do stuff to you on a Friday too to ruin like your whole weekend. But I mean, I already deal with PTSD and anxiety, and it's like, ugh, are you kidding me? It's just been crazy. And now I've been calling my son, and now he's not even returning my call. Like, hello, this is not a joke. I need to get my stuff out of here. My friend came over yesterday because remember in the beginning of this, I started packing some things, and then everyone told me to stop packing so I could live in here during COVID. He did like 2 trips to storage with the boxes. So, but there's so much more to pack in here and I have zero help. My daughter will get a free pass because she is my granddaughter, but I don't know where Johnny is. And I don't know. I just need help with packing. And then I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Go to courthouse first thing. Well, technically, Gidget, let me finish reading it first. Go to the courthouse first thing in the morning and see if you qualified for legal aid. Worst they can say is no, you don't. I did call someone already about that, and they told me no, that I wasn't eligible. But what I'm going to do is call this place Monday morning and be like, are you kidding me? I don't even care if I even threaten with a lawyer. I don't even know how this is even possible. It's just sickening. It's really sickening. I understand like everything that's going on in the world, and there'll probably be a lot more homeless people, but I've never been in this situation a day in my life. And then because of my mindset, I didn't have parents. So if I screwed up, I fixed it myself. I just feel like, wow, Are you kidding me? Like, I'm about ready to be homeless completely. So I'm just sick over it. Life with Rob, I think you should get an attorney. I understand you wanting to pay more money, but it might buy you more time. No, they don't want me to pay them more money. It was never even offered during court. When I went to court, it was not even an option. And if I can't find a place to live, I can't afford an attorney right now. But I would like to get them after the fact. I mean, honest to goodness, when this is all over, and whether I'm in a tent, well, hopefully when I find a place, but I'll probably be in a tent. I don't want to lose my subscribers. I don't want to lose my channel. So I don't know whether to start vlogging, like what this is like to live in a tent in the woods. I mean, I just don't know what to do here. But when I figure out where I'm going or what exactly is going to happen here, then I am going to get a lawyer. Believe me, because this is disgusting. Also go through the phone book and look for any that says pro bono. Yeah, I mean, most definitely, but there's not. I wish I could help. I'm not that far. You're not that far from you. Really? Because you live on Mars, Lauren. Listen, I don't know. I always took people in. I mean, prime example, and I don't care if they see it or not, but my girlfriend initially, she has a house just for her and her dog. And like, oh, why don't you move in with me? You'd be helping me and yada, yada. Then COVID, well, a little bit before COVID happened, her mom had a problem. So she took her mom in, and then her mom hasn't been there. And I feel like she's not even offering it. And I've known her since I was 19 years old. So guess what? That circle, it'll get a whole lot smaller. Believe me, I mean, I took in plenty of people, made plenty of holiday dinners and had people over. And it really shows you who your true friends are. And that's a fact. Oh, thank you, Simple Life Reclaimed. You're amazing. I just don't know what to do as far as the channel's concerned. I'd have to go somewhere to upload it, but should I suddenly become like a vlogger, or do I just take like videos of what my experience is like being in the woods and maybe some cooking type of things? I don't know. I have no idea. None. We ain't going anywhere, girl. We all love you. Oh, thanks, Gidget. I would keep the channel going, start vlogging. A camper would be better than a tent. I can't even afford a camper right now. I mean, this entire time, there was like this leniency here in Pennsylvania, which my girlfriend even said, oh, if I was you, I wouldn't even pay the rent. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So, I mean, I paid the rent here the entire time. That could have been almost $1,500 a month I could have been put in my pocket. No, I got completely screwed over. I will keep the channel going. Okay, I read that one. Find a cheap van. Ugh. I don't know. There is like woods across from me, and I just have this mindset that I can do it. I can do it. I don't know. But I need like one of those lodge. David found a really good one when I was looking up for lodge Dutch oven. He found one that was like an oven and a griddle for like $43. I could probably use something like that so that I can eat, because that's a concern for me. How am I going to eat? So I do have a big tent, queen size mattress and everything. It's just the point. And all my my whole channel is based around gardening, and all the beds are there. So I don't know. I'm thinking if I use a cooler, or I don't know. But I'm a survivor. So like my instincts are telling me like, you can do it, you can make it. But then another big part of me is like, what do you call home? A tent? I don't know. Did they start the eviction process during the main part of the COVID? They started it actually, let me see, January, March. And I went to court. And the attorney said, they don't have to give you a reason for why they want you to leave. But I already knew what the reason was, because he opened his big mouth and he was there. Like, they've been singling me out to get me out. They want this unit. They want this townhouse. I put a lot of work into this. I put slate floors down in the kitchen. They want the unit. New people bought it. Keep that in mind. And they put a new roof on and new windows and a new central air unit. So it's about the Benjamins. They want their money. They want a lot more money is really what it is. Hempstead, Northern Michigan. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. There was a thing. Victor in a certain time. Yeah, that's what the governor has here for July 19, but we see how well that they're listening to that right there. Another one I have seen that's good, Mel, is the Chet boil. You can boil. I'm just, listen, maybe if I can get a fire pit, I have the tent. It is technically a roof over my head for now. If I can get a lodge, what is it again, David? Like a lodge. It's the lodge pot. Some of them are expensive, but David was helping me search on Amazon. It's a lodge pot, and it is a oven. It's a Dutch oven pot, and it's also a griddler too. So I don't know. We might be able to go with that. Go above them, go higher. Powers in your town. You know what? David can verify. David was looking and sending me links and said, oh my God, everything's so expensive there. Like, yeah, no crap. Yeah, I know. So it's bad enough that it's expensive to live good. And this is where I raised my kids. But now you're doing this price gouging thing where you have to make 5 times whatever the rent is. Or if it's a co-signer, you have to be able to make 8 times whatever the rent is. I don't know anybody that's got $30,000 lying around. It's just ridiculous, completely ridiculous. So Life with Rob, Dutch oven. Yeah, I was talking about a lodge Dutch oven. I was just going to pick an average Joe Blow one in hopes that I could afford that. At least I have a guarantee way that I can eat, because I'm going to, my body and my mind's go into survival mode. And then in 5 minutes later, I could be breaking down crying. But yeah, David found one on Amazon for $43, and it was a Dutch oven pot to use for like stews and stuff. Then it was an oven, and it had a griddler on it. It was like $43. So yeah, so sorry. I just had my moment, but that is my bad news. And cast skillet would be useful as well. I do have one cast iron pan. It's extremely heavy. You have to remember, like, well, all my stuff's going into storage. This is what's making it harder to pack too, because I need to survive. So it's like certain things can't go into storage. And I have like $5,000 worth of food inside my freezer, like my deep freezer. My other freezer's full from everything that I grew last year or was economically smart about. My refrigerator and freezer can be stored at my friend's house, so I don't lose that food. But then what do? Call them up and say, you need to drop me off a pack of meat? I don't know. It's going to really be a challenge, but if you can all just stick with me and, like I said to David, I might have to call you on the phone a couple times at night if I get scared. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But I definitely got to get lodge, because I have a Dutch oven here, but it's red. You can get it in the color. That definitely wouldn't work on an open fire. And if I have a cooler, I have a tent, I have a air mattress, that's a queen. Unfortunately, I need batteries for it because all my money is going into like moving and whatnot. I got to get C batteries so I could pump up the air mattress, and I still have to get, I don't want to do anything in the ground fire-wise. I'd rather just get a fire pit and put a grate over the top of it and do my cooking that way. Let's see. Cast iron, yes. Show Mel the love. Share the link. Even if you can't help financially, share the love to all the channels joining us tonight. Oh, it's so I'm so embarrassed. I mean, I'm so usually personal about a lot of things, but this is something obviously I shared with my subscribers. This wasn't some con job. It's just craziness. So, I mean, how do I not tell my subscribers what's going on? So I'm trying to take as many videos as possible. Let me see. Where's my glasses? Let me see something. So June evictions on June 19th. So everything's got to be packed and pretty much out of here on the 18th. I don't even know how many days that is. But yeah, I have to deal with that. And I'm still trying to do videos at the raised garden beds. I'm trying to do some videos before I'm packing the stuff up on the Q&A Tuesdays. So I'm trying to get as much material out there as possible, even if I found a couple older videos that I did that I already have scheduled. So I mean, they might not look the greatest, but if I can get as much content out there, I think Chris, if he's still on here, said I can get something for my car that would charge my laptop because the battery in my laptop's dead, which means it always has to be charged. So I could probably still leave my vehicle parked here down on the end because the woods are literally across the street, but I don't want to be in the front. I want to be like back into it. So let's see, David, I'm going to message you my cell number, or give it to Bake. Girl, you can message me anytime, dear. You might not want to. I'll be crying on the phone, girlfriend. Love you, Gidget. You're the best. Don't be. Life happens to all of us. Yeah, but my life has just been, I don't know. I never was one of those people that really tell like my life story because, when I was in my early younger years, it was like somebody would say, "Oh my gosh, you lost both your parents." Like, "Oh, I feel so terrible for you." And I automatically got defensive, like, "Oh, don't feel bad for me." Like a tough nut, I guess. I mean, it really gave me a spine. And I was a mom of 3. I raised all 3 of my kids great, love them to pieces. They've never been in an ounce of trouble. I'm blessed that way. But also embarrassed. It's like, what? Their mom's going to be homeless? Because one's only 22 and the other one's 25. They don't have their own places. So it's just embarrassing. It just is what it is. And I'm just going to try to do what I can do. I also, like I've been saying this multiple times, I suffer from PTSD with anxiety, panic attacks. Thank God, knock on wood, I haven't had a panic attack. But I sometimes think like I'm going to break. Like, why am I getting put through another test? I truly believe in God, but I just don't understand, like, what is this going to teach me? What is this about exactly? That's what I've been doing, thinking too much, probably. You could do like a campfire cooking with Mel segment. Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, I'll still have the raised beds because the woods are right next to it. But yeah, I guess I could. You have no idea how much Mel appreciates the show. She is sort of quiet about it. David is like dead on. I really, really am. Like I said, I just I've done everything to help my friends and take them in and, take stray dogs in and, always post it on my Facebook. You may not know me, but if you need somewhere to eat for Thanksgiving, my door is open. I'm that person. And it's like, it's awful funny how you see who's not stepping up to help me now. So my circle will become very small and my new family will be my YouTube. And that's a fact because I love every single one of you big time. And it just makes me embarrassed to even like discuss this, but I'm human. I feel like it's just starting to break me down. Seeing that, I guess that would do that to anyone. Girl, I don't even care. We all stick together in this family. I have my days too. If you need or want to talk, then use my number. Gidget, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I probably drive David crazy. We were staying up pretty late at night for a little bit there and then made a pact like to go to bed earlier. I've been doing good that way, but I just don't feel like I want to put all my problems on David. Let me see. What did I miss? Some Simple Life Reclaim said, great idea. Minnie, you could do the campfire cooking. Yeah. I mean, gardens and I don't know. Like I watch a channel, believe this or not, how crazy is this? I fell in love with this channel called Girl in the Woods. If you've never seen it, it's amazing. She's put out books. She lives half of the time in Michigan. The other half, her and her husband, who's a bushwhacker, live in Alaska. I've learned a lot of stuff off of her. And isn't it weird? Like I bumped into her channel, started binge watching all of her videos. And I'm like saying to David, like, oh my God, I'm going to be like the woman in the woods. He's like, I thought somebody had that name. And I'm like, no, that's Girl in the Woods. So I don't know. I was trying to make myself laugh, I guess. Laugh out loud. I have insomnia, so I have weird sleep routines. Ain't gonna bother me, girl. Thank you, Gidget. I appreciate that. David saying, Mel, I'm going to try to help you. I think it would, wait a minute. I think it would a fun segment to watch. You could go pick your vegetables and show how you put your meal together. Yeah. Well, there's Chris, an inverter for my vehicle. It's just, a couple things happened all at once this year. And it's like, I just need a breather. And people that I trusted, I don't trust them at all now. It's just how it is. I'm sick and tired of bending over backwards for everyone. I'm not going to allow myself to get bitter and stray away from God whatsoever. But, it just really makes you wake up and see how crappy people really are. I got to run to town real quick, but I'm leaving you running. Hopefully you'll be back for the end. Yeah, I'll be on for a while. So go do what you got to do, Gidget. Love you to pieces. Thank you for that. Yeah. If you can, I don't know, David might end up hitting you up. David has to send me your phone number and we'll chat. Hugs, be safe, Gidget. Bye, Gidget. Gidget's awesome. She's so awesome. A lot of my subscribers are awesome. It's saying I started in 2014, which is fake news, but I actually technically started YouTube last July because of my gardens. I guess it might be like an email that's mixed up, but I don't know. Everybody's been so supportive. And like when I needed seeds, oh my goodness, the seeds come to my house. And it's just, I know times are tough and we're all in a particular way. I don't know. I kind of just don't even want to live around here anymore. I'm over it. If I could live somewhere in the country or partway on a farm, like I could pull my own weight, but it's just my anxiety tries to like hold me back. I need to get to bed. Good night, y'all. Mel, I will keep you in my prayers. Oh, thank you, Life with Rob. I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up and show the love. Yes, most definitely. Have a great night, Rob. So I packed some more boxes yesterday, and I have way lots more to pack, and I've gotten zero help. So that stinks because I have to hope that I can get my room done. I've been here 12 years. I have a walk-in closet. I'm a woman. And then I have a storage closet in my bedroom, and I just need help trying to pack that. And my friend didn't run a truck, but he's using his truck to take the boxes over to storage, start getting them out of here now, the ones that I packed months ago. So did all the winners of the giveaway contact you? I was short too. It was, correct me if I say it wrong, if he's still in here. Well, the first one, YouTube's Internet Bros, Rocket Man, I think it was, also asked. I'm not waiting anymore. Everybody's stuff is going out tomorrow. So everyone's address that I do have is all getting put in the envelopes and all being mailed out tomorrow. It's not fair to make, people wait for their stuff because two people don't want to give you an address. So I don't know. But yeah, it's all going out tomorrow. My friend Thomas is going to handle that. He's going to take it to the post office. So yeah, so that's what's going on with that. So that wrecked my whole weekend. And then on Thursday, like I said, I was doing a lot of gardening, and I I had to end up getting 2 more beds because I didn't have enough room because I'm used to having an in-ground garden. And then I would use the garden, like the raised beds, as just like extra space. Now I'm completely depending on that this year. So, and a comment that my so-called girlfriend made also was like, oh, well, you can't revolve your life around gardening. Listen, she don't have a garden. That's one. And I offered if I stayed there to obviously pay her $700 a month and build her a garden and help her clean and whatnot. But when you're trying to live self-reliant and I mean, I didn't have to buy produce at all this entire winter. And I dried so much stuff that I was perfectly fine during COVID when everyone else was panicking. So between the doctor's orders of gardening is a great form of therapy for me. You know, it helps my anxiety tremendously. And then living off of that. So it's not just like, oh, ha, ha, I just like to tinker around and gardening. No, it's my way of survival. You're so generous, Mel. Oh, thank you, Minnie. She doesn't know what gardening does for mental health either. So true. I mean, I've gardened for years and years, but my anxiety and PTSD got worse the last, like, since I was put out of work. It's gotten so bad. But I always try to keep myself positive, look on the brighter side of things. And I've always gardened. I used to be that person that supported the box stores. I've told you this story before, and bought all their plants. And ever since Jess from Roots and Refuge, and I started planting everything from seed. I mean, I've never had that much. I could spend $400 on plants, but you know, doing it all by seed, I get so much more. The abundance was unbelievable. I was so tired. I was like, now I can relate to farmers. When you go through all that planting, gardening, you know, what are you going to do with it? You have to preserve it. You have to dehydrate it. It's a lot of work. And by the time I was done, I was like, now I can relate to farmers who need a break during the winter months. But I absolutely love gardening. It really does a lot for me mentally. I'm already thin, but it keeps me in shape. And I'm all about how to survive. So that is what that is. And I just thought it was kind of like a rude comment that was made. Maybe it was an ignorant comment. I'm not really sure these days, but, you know, to each his own. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't worried during, you know, the virus or anything and not being allowed out because I had 2 stocked freezers. And I mean, you could go back on the videos and look and see that I had dry rice and beans and lentils. I was good. And thank you very much. That was from gardening. Lauren has so many animals. Maybe Lauren could use some farm hands. Could you imagine? I would be doing all the talking on Lauren's videos because she don't talk, all the animals talk. I love Lauren. She's like the best. And Minnie, I feel like, you know, besides what you did, which I'm eternally grateful for, believe me, when I said last Sunday's live for women, I'm not about tilting anyone's crown, and you beautiful women you went right out there and did it, girl. You're doing fantastic. Very proud of you. Lazy Pond Farm. Hey, y'all. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, she listened to me. She made a video. Awesome. And then I watched your video on the eggs where you use the scale. I don't know why, but it looks like you're writing it down. So that's interesting. I guess you're keeping track of how many eggs you get. Yeah, everyone say hello to Lazy Pond Farm. Kevin. Thank you for joining us. Thank goodness you came in now and missed all the depressing stuff. You feel inspired? Inspired to garden, or just inspired to put it, like, start doing your channel? I think you're doing great, Minnie. You're doing great. Okay, David's posting Lazy Pond Farm. If you have not checked out their channel, please go on and do so. Great channel. Talked about you eating that hellfire on my lives the other night. Oh, no, you did? Do you believe that I did that? You know why I didn't initiate anyone? I tried to initiate Lauren, and CP, because I'm going to say it again, but CP's a bitch. Anyway, he won't do it. But I'm not going to nominate women or anybody that I really know, because it was horrible. No, I never got sick. Someone was concerned and literally wrote me like, I hope you don't get sick the next day. I didn't. My tongue felt weird the next day, and my voice was a little raspy-ish. But I kind of felt like the smell was following me around. And I'm not a woman that burps at all, unless you can find me like an ice cold can of Coca-Cola, then maybe. But I said to David, like, oh my gosh, I burped for like the first time in years, and it tastes like nothing, like just skunk. It's just disgusting that it's literally out in the mailbox. That's why I think my papers were not taped on the door. It was taped on the siding, because the mailbox smells like a skunk sprayed it. Gardening is your life. That is true, Chris. A lot of things were going to be my life, but yes, he did, Mel. I was there. Oh, thank you, Lazy Pond Farm. Was it like good? I don't know. Because then I felt like people were saying like, oh, you should have stuck your finger in there and took a big glob. Like, what do you mean I stuck a toothpick in there? I didn't want my finger to stink. And I made sure that I coated the toothpick pretty heavily. And then I went on Snapchat and used an app that blows your face up. And I stuck my tongue out, and I had 2 pinholes, like right in the beginning of my tongue. And my tongue was like dyed neon pink for like a few days, but I never got sick. I would do it, but not in front of a camera. Well, like you told me, doesn't exist unless you do it on live or you make a video out of it. It's sort of like, oh, I caught this big fish. Well, if you don't have the pictures or the proof, nobody's going to believe you, Mars lady. I'm telling you, it's been sitting out there since Grumpy Farmer, remember? The looters told me to put it outside my house. Well, I put it in the mailbox. It's been there since. But I don't think the sheriffs wanted to put that near my door at all, because it stinks. But God help the mailman. He still put mail in my mailbox, and the box is still sitting there. He must be like, whoo, this place really got sprayed by a skunk. Like in disbelief, talked about how just smelling it, I could have puked. We used a trapping. That's what David said. When David got home and was well, he watched it and he said, you killed it. That's the first thing he said. He goes, but I really thought when you took the lid off, you were going to immediately throw up. But I thought to myself, like, I run with some other channels in here that are for fish, and I like to fish. I like the bass fish. I kind of grew up like that. But yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough on the toothpick, but it was a lot. And then I realized I licked it that way and then licked it that way. So Dee's Beyond Believe, Beyond Blessed said that she already sent my t-shirt out. So that's the other thing. Like, I have amazing subscribers that send me things, and, hopefully everything gets here before the address change. The Tin Can Gardener. What up, y'all? Say hello to the Tin Can Gardener. You rock the hellfire, Mel. I know, but I couldn't talk you beautiful women into doing it because it's disgusting. If I would have really have known what was in that, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I was in somebody's live and they were talking about a beaver gland with David present to boot. And I'm like, don't put any funny ideas in his head, because then he'll do it and I'll end up doing it. And I'm not doing no beaver anything. No. And the Hellfire Challenge was enough. I think due to my anxiety, like later that night, I was on the phone with my friend and I said, do you think you can die from that stuff? And he's like, well, did you read the bottle? I'm like, no, of course not. So only once or twice my mind went there, but I really was fine. I mean, I ate 2 chicken legs and was on someone else's channel. They had the split screens up and I was on there eating a baked potato and chicken a little after my own live last week. So she did great with Hellfire. Minnie says, you rock the Hellfire, Mel. Hey, Tin Can. Tin Can was in that live too. Yes. It's ringing back. Sorry, I just had a little bit of an emotional little trip earlier. But yeah. Oh, I cannot believe I did it. But you know what? Nobody can call me a chicken or cluck, 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 like CP keeps doing. And then he makes up all these excuses like, oh, I bought some, so I don't have to do it. Come on now. I straight up called CP a biatch because I'm a little skinny little woman. Look, I mean, I am sunburned. I did it. I survived. I lived. And he's a big dude and won't even do it. Like, yeah. So I didn't nominate any of the women on here, or even the men for that matter, because I just think it's disgusting. But someone made a suggestion with the situation going on, may not be very nice, and was like, huh, you ought to skunk the place before you leave. Crazy. Lazy Pond. Oh, you're getting off already? Got to put the boys to bed. I'll see you. Have a good evening. Bye, Lazy Pond. Thank you for coming. Much love. So yeah, I was like super excited because one of my favorite channels were in here. Like, oh, I just love them. They're like such the cutest couple ever. And that blew my mind. And then unfortunately, you know, I'm like upbeat Mel who likes to be positive about everything, but just thought, oh, get it over with and just break the bad news to your subscribers. Let alone, I didn't think that I would cry, but I did. And I'm just emotional. Sorry, guys, again. So there's 9 people in here, 15 thumbs up. Lauren, do you just deal with animals or do you garden as well? Yes, you did with the toothpick, put a glob. I did. David said he watched it even, when he got back, and there was quite a bit on there. And a couple of the men there that are the fishermen, hunters, use it for bait, which I don't know. David thinks he explained it to me really well, but not so much. I don't know. I'm just a competitive person. Don't call me out because I'll do it. Animals and a huge garden. Oh, that's right. I remembered you saying you were doing a lot of planting that day. Do you do garden tours on your channel? Because I haven't seen one yet. I'm just now starting to get around where I was. I mean, now I'm going to probably be busy. Please don't hold it against me if I don't get to your channel. I'm going to try. Something's going on. I'm not getting my alerts, and I don't want to unsubscribe to a channel and have to resubscribe. I think that that's terrible, but I definitely was making my rounds. Boone, I think, who's not here tonight. I watched quite a few of her videos yesterday. The other night is how I found out about what Minnie's doing, which I didn't comment because I was just in tears. But I watched her counting her eggs and then weighing them. And I thought she did amazing with the garden bag. The challenge that I did, that was awesome. So, yeah, she's coming a long way. And then Lauren, I watched a couple on the bunnies. And then I don't know. I caught the one with the sheeps, and I had like so much sunburn and such a sun headache that, and the sheep had like some flies on their head, and they were just like, bah, bah. I was like, oh my God, my head is pounding me. I'll have to go back to that video later. Anybody else saying that I'm buffering? Because David's saying buffering. Do one, Lauren. That would be amazing. Do one what, Minnie? What do you want her to do? No, I haven't done a vid on the garden yet. Lauren, you should. Because you get to be behind the camera since you seem to like that. And just show the garden. Maybe say some things you're planning. I love watching garden tours myself personally. It gives me some good ideas. The one that I just posted on Friday was like 2 weeks ago, I think it was. The gardens already look different. We had terrible storms here the other night. A couple of my tomato plants were toppled over, so I tried to tie them up today. And then I had to get another bed, 2 beds, technically speaking, because I still had all these leftover tomatoes and peppers. And I think 3 or 4, it was ox heart tomatoes. I really wanted to try them this year. And when I transplanted them into the ground, I guess because they were in the pot for so long, I went over today after not going over for 2 days. They were dead. So I just transplanted something else in its place. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it. It wasn't like transplant shock. They were just dead. They went from the pot into the ground. It was so hot that day, and then we got terrible storms. So I just retransplanted a couple, 2 pepper plants and about maybe 4 tomatoes. But just a little disappointed because I think it's called ox heart tomatoes. The Stivers recommend them too. And I planted them. I feel like a lot of my favorite tomato plants didn't make it during the virus because they were in the cups for too long. Like Dr. Winchie's tomato, I planted a bunch of them and I had no more seeds of them. So that really stinks because I loved that tomato from last year. It was amazing. But I mean, what are you going to do? And I just did a video on my sugar snap peas has like a gap in it. And I was trying it because I have some new gardeners that are following me. And I was showing them the sugar snap peas and what germinated and what didn't. And in that area, how you can just plant some more seeds and take care of that problem. And I also planted some more bush beans. So I tried to take some videos, a bunch of videos. The video that I did today when I was over there was how to get a bed ready for carrots and what do I do to get the bed ready for carrots. And then I guess tomorrow, depending on the weather, I have to go over there and quickly get the carrots and what is it? What was it I planted last year? I just had a brain freeze. Lauren, help me out. They're round and it grows like a lot of green. Oh, geez. Probably in my seed pack over here somewhere. Let me see. I said it earlier. Well, parsnips I want to try this year, but I don't know where it's at. Let me see. I came in and just dropped the bag with the seeds and all right on the table. So I'm going to be doing these by M.I. Gardner in that bed. And then some more rainbow carrots. And I'm trying to see if I can get the name, which suddenly now I can't find it. Let's see what I can come up with. I can't think of the name of the darn thing. They say you can put it in with mashed potatoes. It tastes good. Parsnips, whatever it's called. Also going to plant them in that bed. And then you had my lovely friend on here who is sending me out onion starts. And he said that he would ask his mom. He didn't foresee it being a problem of doing like, you know, maybe a quarter of the bed carrots and parsnips or whatever in the middle. And then the onions down at the other end. So I definitely needed more room. Getting started on homesteading. Hello, Minnie. Good evening, everyone. Hi and welcome. How are you? Guess we have somebody new. Somebody that Minnie knows. Let's see. Oh, I just put my glasses on instead of keep trying to squint. Shoe Mel the love by checking this out and sharing the link. What do you mean? What's going on, Minnie? Fill me in. But thank you getting started on homesteading for showing up. Welcome. I'm Melody, Bake a Leg, Let's Dig It Homestead. I'm glad to have you here. Do you want to post their link, David? That was supposed to say show. Show love, show Mel love. I don't know how that's working out. I mean, times are tough. People might not want to do it. I'm just being realistic. So, Lauren, if you have such a big garden, what are you waiting for? Do a video. I'd be the first one watching that. I love garden tours. I think they're awesome. Whose link? Lauren and Minnie have been getting links this time. Yeah. Yeah, David, you're gonna have to remind me of that link because I would like to also subscribe to them. And obviously, I won't be able to get into this link later. Garden tours are fun. They sure are. I kid you not. They're so much fun. So yeah, I don't want anybody to think like, oh, well, where's my stuff from the thing? I felt like that kind of happened, but so that's the status quo with the giveaway. 2 addresses, and I'm not waiting anymore. So needless to say, I'm filling everything out tomorrow, and I am having my friend take it to the post office. So I would say would probably maybe leave here, Pennsylvania, either like Tuesday or Wednesday. So hopefully by next week, everybody has their stuff. Getting started on homestead. I haven't done a garden tour, but I'm getting ready to this year. Oh, I'm going to tune in. I want to watch. I love garden tours. That's like my thing, garden tours. I started watching Roots and Refuge, Jess's garden tours. That's got me started. Her and those seeds, and I stopped buying plants. It was amazing. We are being patient. We love you. Oh, thanks, Minnie. So yeah, so that's the date, and I got lots to do. So a little ways back, I'm just going to be honest. A little ways back, let me bend this down just a smidge. A little ways back, I went foraging for, my brain is like half dead tonight. I went foraging for dandelions, the flowers, because I kept hearing about this tea. So I did the foraging part, which was a little noisy. You could hear my keys. And then I did a video on how to make the tea, just without the limes. So I have that video as well. There are some older ones. I mean, like, bear with me if you see a couple like weird videos not going in order, but I might just put them out there to get it over with, because then all the new videos will be all there. Is Grumpy on here? Where is he? The Grumpy Farmer. What's up, everyone? Hi, Grumpy Farmer. Your idea worked. Put the skunk outside. And the poor mailman has to smell that. I met Roots and Refuge last year at the Shingding. They are awesome people. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Congratulations. I'm ecstatic for you. Jess is like my hero. Total hero. I have not bought a plant since she did that whole video on the, plant by seed. my gardens last year, I didn't know to turn my phone this way. That's when I started. It was last like July. So you get the black on the sides, but I've learned a lot since then. But yeah, my gardens were amazing last year because of the things that she spoke of on her channel. I think they're doll babies. Hey Grumpy, David, no more snow. Oh my God, Mel, are you naked? Grumpy Farmer, I'm not naked. I just got really bad sunburn. I'm like, sunburn. I'm just in like one of these kind of tops with some jeans. See, I'm not naked. Promise. I wouldn't want to scare the neighborhood. About time it's June. Saw you had tire issues. And I guess maybe it does look like I'm naked because this is all bare up here. No, sorry, folks. I'm wearing just like a soft little like tube top deal. So sorry, Grumpy Farmer. I'm not naked. Issue and planner getting stuck though. I know many. That was funny, wasn't it? He was wishing is exactly right. Yeah, but you know what? I love Grumpy Farmer. I'm glad he's back again. He gave me he was here for last week's live, with doing the House Fire Challenge. I think he caught it. Didn't you catch it? Grumpy, I thought that he did. Well, that's it. No sense in watching anymore then. Knew it. I knew, Grumpy. Everybody was talking about how I did it in a bikini, and they swore that the lights were blinking on the bikini, but it obviously wasn't blinking. But yeah, they came to see me in the bikini, and now Grumpy's disappointed that I'm not, I guess, topless. I don't know. Some people may want to naked Mel. Believe me, David, there's lots of people that would like to see me naked. Ain't happening, honey. Okay. Unless I'm in a bikini. But anyway, I can't believe Grumpy said that. Well, there's no sense in watching anymore then. He was hoping that I was like naked, but no. Right. I knew you were here, but you caught the House Fire Challenge, though, right? And then my son called. You said put it outside your door and you don't have to worry about the looters. Great idea. So good to the factor that nobody wants to really go near my mailbox. It's still out in the mailbox because it stinks and I have nobody to give it to. Yeah, Lauren, did you see what he said? What Grumpy Farmer said? He thought I was naked and then thought there was no point in watching because of the factor I had clothes on. Now I had to wear something like this because of my sunburn, which is improving. But he told me not to worry about the looters because you put that near your house, nobody's going to want to come near it. And he was right on that one. No, it doesn't work with the sheriff's office. Well, it kind of did because normally they would slap that stuff on my door. They slapped it on the siding, which is way away from the mailbox. They were probably like, oh, this crap stinks. Bikini gardening, you'll get lots of subscribers. Maybe. I don't know. I'm usually, I don't know, not on my bake a leg and let's dig it. Not really. Like it took me a while before I posted a picture of even what I looked like on there. But yeah, I'm usually that person that's in a bikini top and gardening. I'm not gonna lie. And or by the pool. But life's different. IKR Grumpy. That is a great idea, Grumpy. Many. I probably should have had a bikini on last week and I wouldn't keep getting all these like funky burns and stuff. Like, I just look at that. It's so chunky. And then it's down my thighs and it was just so hot. And then somebody said, I don't know if it was David or one of my other friends said, you need an umbrella. I'm like, yeah, could you see me gardening with an umbrella and a shovel? Like, I need both my hands to keep gardening. But I don't know. Getting started on homesteading. A picture of me naked, scared off the looters. Ha ha ha. That's funny. That's a good one. Now, they were threatening my mall up here, and I live in a township. They were threatening. I heard they only broke one window because the cops up here are no joke. And that's why I wanted to raise my kids up here. It's very safe. It's a really good community. And just unfortunate once they sold this place to two other people, they're just all about the money. But Castle Hives, all about the subs. Right? I hear that. I don't know. I did this thing with Chris because I used to throw all my bathing suits inside a big tote, and then you got to pull it out and the shirt's tangled or a string comes out. And he actually was over here because I actually do know Chris. It's on here. And we did the baggy method. I don't know if you know that, where you take the matching bikini top and the bottoms and put them in the Ziploc baggie, put it in the tote. Oh my gosh, it works like a charm. Now, if you need a bikini, you can just go in and grab the whole baggie. So pretty awesome. Now I don't have to deal with knotted bathing suits constantly. You would get a lot of subscribers. Woodworking, sheep, and bikini. A lot of subscribers. Lauren, you keep saying you're going to do something with those sheep. Put a bikini on one. You haven't done it yet. I guess. I don't know. What do I do? Do a gardening tour in the bikini? Maybe. Maybe I should be Grumpy Farmer in a bikini. That's funny. Castle Hives. Hey, there is bees and bikinis. Bikini in a garden works also. Yeah, I heard. I didn't really get a chance to check out her channel yet. David, I get stung enough that I could say I'm just swollen from stings. Castle Hives, you heard me tell you that I got stung right in the stomach. Thursday when I was gardening, it flew so quick I barely saw it, but it was like red. It definitely wasn't a bumblebee. It wasn't a hornet. I don't know what it was, but it left a welt right on my stomach. I was taking the hose like, and that's another reason why I got sunburned, because I was so hot. I was just taking the hose and drenching myself in it. Why, David? I think Grumpy would look good. Let him do it in a bikini. Let him do it. You and Grumpy need to do like a collaboration in bikinis. That would be hilarious. I would lose subs if I had to be without a shirt on. Huh. Bikini top and a Speedo. Oh, no, I hope not, Grumpy. David. Okay, I read that one. Lauren N. crying. Getting started on homesteading. Where is everybody from Kentucky? I'm from Pennsylvania, which I'm looking to get out of Pennsylvania. But welcome. A little bit of a crazier night tonight. Castle Hives is in Ohio. Lauren N. is from Mars. And David's from Phoenix. Yeah, other than Mars Lady, I live in Phoenix. No way on bikini thing, Mel. Oh, really? I'd scare the shit out of people if I wore a bikini. I don't think so. I think that would be funny. Who knows? You might skyrocket your whole channel. Hashtag bikini challenge. There you go. But it needs to say something else, like hashtag garden in a bikini, gardening in a bikini. I don't know. You're on to something, though, Castle Hives. Bikini challenge. No, I did, yeah. Wait, you did what? Castle Hives. Steve Outdoorsman. Hello. Welcome. We're just shooting the breeze. Everyone say hello to Stevie from Outdoorsman. If you haven't checked out his channel, go on and do so. David, you could post his link. Hello, everybody. We could get it going, Castle Hives. Right? We should. I'll do it. I'll garden in a bikini. No problemo with that one. I got one above my eye yesterday. I don't react that much anymore, though. Oh, Castle Hives. Did you see, let me see. Roots and Refuge. I think I tried to tell you this in one of your lives. I think it was. I don't know if you saw it. Roots and Refuge. Jess and her husband, and he's now doing beekeeping. He got stung in his eye, and the thing was like out to here. It was like so big, so swollen, sealed shut that he dealt with it for a bit. And then finally, I guess he went and got a shot for it. But that's great that you don't have any reaction to it. Yes, everyone say hello to Steve. I don't usually call people by their first names. I just go by their channel because I didn't know if people like that or not, but yeah, show some love. You know, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Make sure you check out people's channels and make sure that you don't just subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button and watch a couple videos and leave a comment, and YouTube won't take them away. Castle Hives. Wait. Bake a bikini and dig it. Yo, that's funny. Yeah, that is too funny. I'm going to have to take a screenshot of that. That is hilarious, actually. I don't think I have the flash on. Let me see if I can get that. Wait. Oh, it's got a flash, but that's okay. I still got it. That is funny. That is very funny. Show the channel some love. The Grumpy Farmer. I'm Andy or Grumpy. You can call me anything but late for dinner. I didn't even eat dinner yet. I was too busy crying earlier. I'll probably just call you Grumpy Farmer. Did you have anything good for dinner? What did you have? What is that about? Castle Hives. Okay. Show Mel love. Oh, stop it, David. Oh, Lauren, what's he doing? Is he misbehaving again? Oh, yeah, I got it between the eyes before I looked Asian for 3 days. Ooh, I couldn't even imagine getting stung in the eye. That's horrible. Grumpy Farmer chicken wings. Ooh, yum. You didn't send me any? Really? Lauren, and all I had was a small turkey sandwich today. I think I'm going to end up making a salad, which I'm eating a salad, right? And that's because I had to pick some of the lettuce. It was going a little crazy over there. So I harvested some lettuce. I think I'm going to make myself a salad. And I don't know, because with all this stuff that's going on, it's stressing me out and I'm just not hungry. Chicken wings are delicious. Chris, it works great. Keep them together. Getting started homesteading. Farmer G did a video asking people to name something after him. I named my string of the bales of straw my Farmer G string. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's hilarious. What did David say? I missed it. The Grumpy Farmer said, David, oh my God, that's funny. Tiny House, apologize for leaving so abruptly, but I'm back. Oh, that's okay. That's all right, because I basically had like a crying episode. So it's probably best that you missed it. Sherry, welcome back. Yes, absolutely. I want to know what David said. Steve Outdoorsman, salads are good. I had a good old cheeseburger myself. I know, but I'm so thin and I'm going through a lot of stress right now. And I don't know. I thought maybe as long as I eat, something's better than nothing, but I'm just going to eat a salad. That's all I've been really eating. I did do something, though, to try to distract myself from all the stress, if you want to hear this quickie little story. My friend stopped over on Friday, and he needed to get a few things from the grocery store, and I haven't been to a grocery store in months due to the situation at hand. So I go with him, and I was thinking of like this idea of like chicken pot pie in a crock pot. Oh, yummy. Absolutely yummy. I did it so that it would be something quick if you had a bunch of children, very cheap, economically feasible. It was delicious. And one of the chicken breasts were like this big that I didn't even have to bother. Some people will do like 3 chicken breasts from what I saw, but I don't like how they make theirs. But I did a video on the actual, I called it like, what did I call it? Drop and dump or something like that for the crock pot, like chicken pot pie. But I said you can do biscuits on the top of it, or you could do, shoot, what's the other things? Oh, dumplings. So I did that. That's not like technically 2 parts, but you'll see me make the actual meal. I made it Friday night for Saturday, and Saturday when I went to do the dumplings, I also did it the economical way, which was with Bisquick. So that video will be coming out this week, those 2 actually, for something affordable for, people that want something good to eat and something that's not super expensive. It was amazing. I just wish it had some frozen peas in it, but I didn't have any frozen peas, so keep your eye out for that video. Castle Hives, you're going to bed? Night. Bacon wrapped quail. It was awesome. Oh, I would eat that in a heartbeat. Like, no lie. What are those things called? Hold on, I'm trying to think. So you're growing quail? Baking makes everything better. Yum. That is so true. I love bacon. I had bacon wrapped jalapenos and ribs. Oh, Manny, I'm starving. You didn't even send like one of the chickens here with a plate full of dinner? Come on, girl. Yeah, quail's very good on its own. That is true, Grumpy Farmer. So anyway, yeah, like chicken and dumplings is what I made in the crock pot. So y'all can check out that recipe. And it really didn't cost much to actually make it. And it was delicious. So I did have a little bit of that last night. But prior to that, I've just been eating salads. What else did I want to tell you about? Yeah, so look out for that video. The garden one that was just posted on Friday, that's from like 2 weeks ago. Gardens look so different now. So I'm probably going to be doing a garden tour. I'm going to try to do Q&A Tuesday for as long as I can do it. And then I don't know what's going to happen. But I hope you all stay with me through it all. Or deep fry anything is yummy. That is true. For like a whole week there, I was going through this craving of like French fries. I was like making homemade French fries out the wazoo constantly. And somebody actually said, how do you make French fries? Because I couldn't get them frozen in the grocery store. So I did a video on that. That sounds so good that, you know what? I did buy some Yukon Gold potatoes. So I might make French fries tonight. Bees and bikinis. There she is. Hello, girl. Say hello, everyone. Whoever, wait, let me go up and say, hold on. Castle Hives was saying that I should do gardening in a bikini. He said, you garden doing, you wear a bikini doing bees, so why not? So welcome. You the deep fried dog shit. Oh, that's disgusting. Yucky. Good to see you. I just processed 70 quail for the first time. That's awesome. That's amazing. But I love chocolate chip cookies. So do I. I make a mean chocolate chip cookie. Right now, I didn't eat all day today, and I'm just eating like a pizzelle cookie. Hey, bees and bikinis. Hello. That's funny, Andy. Hello at Mini Homesteading. Yep, posting your link. I haven't gotten around to watching any of your videos yet. I have a good reason. It's not really an excuse, but I will try. I did just subscribe to you. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. So I'm going to have to binge watch your videos. I love Brussels sprouts. Yo, you got to roast them in the oven with some lemon, some kosher salt, and olive oil. And you can even grate a little bit of garlic on it. They're amazing out of the oven, Brussels sprouts. Bees and bikinis. We're just shooting the, you know what? It was a little bit tense in here earlier. Brussels sprouts, yuck. Oh, Grumpy Farmer, do you eat anything green? You want to see one of these leaves? I didn't, because I didn't have a chance to. Hold on. Oh, the size of that lettuce leaf right there. Pretty sweet, right? So yeah, I'm going to be making myself a yummy salad for dinner. And then I harvest it. A bunch of my lettuce over there. And I made sure that I got a few of my sugar snap peas for my salad tonight with a little bit of basil to throw in there. The only thing green I like is my tractors. You really don't eat anything green? That's terrible. No, they're nothing to make Brussels sprouts edible. Eat a whole bottle of Hellfire before Brussels sprouts. You know what, David? You're full of crap because I'll send you that bottle back. Brussels sprouts are the bomb diggity. I would never do a whole bottle of Hellfire challenge over Brussels sprouts. You're crazy. They're so good. So yeah, so I kind of did my first little harvest today of lettuces and some sugar snap peas and a little bit of basil so I could throw it into my salad. I know these two are a mess. You need to have your own chat room. What else did I pick? Oh, I picked more lettuce. I picked a little bit of kale. And I love arugula that I was so impatient that I picked it like a microgreen. So I could put it in my salad tonight for dinner. I got a little bit of rosemary today already. Some more basil, another sugar snap pea. And I picked some kale. So it will be a very nutritional salad when I do eventually eat. So I'm saving the rosemary, though, for something to do with chicken. Oh, that was nice and peppery, too. That was so good. David and Grumpy. I know, right? Bring it on, Mel. Bring what on? I just called you out? Oh, no way, David. That's disgusting. I have to look for that video. What are we talking about? David wants to eat the whole bottle of Hellfire challenge over Brussels sprouts? Dude, there's got to be something wrong with you, for real. It's sickening and disgusting. Ain't nothing good about that. Minnie, tell him. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. Not that anybody's paying any attention to me. My kale needs to get off its rear and grow. My spinach is doing good. Well, let me show David. And this was one of my smaller leaves over there. I picked a couple kale. But not too bad for a first harvest. Some sugar snap peas, some arugula, some basil. I'm going to make myself a nice, amazing salad for dinner. We have 18 thumbs up. If anybody noticed, there was like 6 thumbs down with the Hellfire challenge. And I think that you know what that happened in the beginning of the live. I had 6 thumbs down. That's like insane. rabbit food. No, I feed my rabbits some extra like leftover. Well, I had 2 rabbits. Now I'm down to 1 because I have to, give them a good home somewhere else because of me moving. But she's getting kind of spoiled. I give her radishes, all kinds of stuff. She loves it. I was always good to my rabbits. Give them pellets and give them fresh bowl of greens and fruit, oranges and apples. I need new lettuce seeds. I lost all my own. I love kale wraps with tuna. That's amazing, Tiny House. I love that. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I do try to eat healthy. I think I get picked on, like, you're so skinny. What are you doing eating a salad? I don't know. My body craves greens. I can't help it. Rabbit equals dinner. Not when they're your pets, David. It's only if you can separate that and you're growing meat rabbits, not domesticated rabbits. So my dwarf has found a home with Kristen, and now got to get Trixie a home because the clock is ticking, and I really got to pack a lot. Just crazy what's going on here, but what are you going to do? She needs meat rabbits, laugh out loud. Lauren has meat rabbits. I don't need meat rabbits. I'm not saying I would never eat it, not a domesticated one, but I heard rabbit stew is amazing. Where's Lauren? Is she still on here? Well, the bacon every day? I won't disagree with that. I love bacon. I could go for a good BLT, actually. I'm just sick and tired of cooking and eating my own food. I had a rabbit build a nest in my car engine. Oh no, were you able to save it? Tiny House? She had to go to bed. Oh, I don't even think I got to say goodbye to her. Love her to pieces. Lauren's awesome. Yeah, I'll eat BLTs. Me too, Grumpy Farmer. They're amazing. But I'm kind of like really addicted to ranch dressing to the point where it's probably like a little disgusting. It's more dressing than it is salad. But I just love it. And I have to have the brand name Hidden Valley. I don't care if it's $7. It's my favorite dressing. And I don't know. My salads have been coming out of that garden have been amazing. Tiny House says yes, thank God. Oh, that's so good. I wonder if it would make them think to go in an engine, because if somebody doesn't really look, everybody's going to die. Andy eats all bacon, no tomatoes or lettuce. Grumpy Farmer. Well, he's got to eat the bread. So he just has let me see, a B&B. Ranch is good on everything. Thank you, Stevie Outdoorsman. Kid you not. I don't know what brand you use, but I think the one that I buy is Hidden Valley. It is the best. I like a lot of dressings, but I've been like addicted lately ever since I finally got to garden and had my first fresh salad. That was the first dressing I went for. And I made sure I bought a big bottle too. You're super skinny, Mel. Of course you can eat Hidden Valley Ranch. David, you eat a pound of bacon every day. Like, stop picking on my weight. I can't help it that I'm skinny. Bacon sandwiches. I could definitely kill at least 2 BLTs right now. Kid you not. I've been sitting over here picking on a pizzelle cookie. Like, hello. Bees in Bikini. I've been craving fries. Might have to go watch your video. There it is. That's like the second time I'm with my fries. That's what I'm going to do. Sorry. Bees in Bikini. I got off track. It was just a quick batch that I did because my son's girlfriend was over. But I just bought Yukon Gold potatoes. And I'm definitely making me some French fries because I picked up some veggie oil the other day. And it's a shame because I just made basic French fries because someone asked me to, saying they couldn't get frozen French fries in the store. So I made that and we picked at it. Me and Lindsay did. And then when the video was done, we made 2 more batches. And usually I'll make like Italian fries, which are awesome. But the second batch, we sprinkled some Old Bay seasoning on it. Oh my goodness. I swear I think I was eating French fries for like a week. Do they really start laying at 8 weeks old? Getting started on homestead. Have to go. See y'all later. Oh, getting started on homesteading. Thank you so much for coming by. It's awesome about your birds. Yeah, Stevie Outdoorsman, getting started on homesteading. Do they really start laying at 8 weeks old? It's a good question. Hope to see you here again. I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely night. It was great seeing you in here, even under the circumstances. Stevie, yes, they start laying at 8 weeks. They're awesome birds. I would love to have some of those birds, but I would need that thing. I don't know what it's called because quail eggs are so tiny. I don't know if you saw that device. I think Keeping It Dutch had it, and you can crack your egg that way. Me too, bees and bikinis. Gotta go to see y'all later. Well, on that note, Grumpy Farmer and everyone else that's on here, I am going to do the same. I'm starving. I'm sitting here with all this produce in front of me. And yeah, my breath got kind of taken away a little bit tonight. I love you all very, very much. Please say some prayers for me because I really need them big time. And you are always awesome. Minnie, you're amazing, girl. And yeah, whatever you could do to share it around, that'd be a great big help. It was great seeing Grumpy Farmer in here again, the man that doesn't eat any greens, a tiny house. And how about my favorite channel coming in? That was awesome. But yeah, a little bit of a different live tonight. But like I said, we'll be keeping it real on this channel, and I'm as real as they come. So I love you guys. I'm starving. And Grumpy Farmer, I'm going to go eat my greens. So Stevie Outdoorsman, Hidden Valley is the best unless you find a local restaurant that makes theirs on, and then I will buy a 16-ounce cup for $3.50. I have had it out. It is really good, but I mean, yeah, I would have to say Hidden Valley probably comes below, out at the restaurant. That is very true. I'm glad you said that. But Stevie Outdoorsman, thank you for coming for tonight's live. Thank you to everyone that was here. Tiny House, subscribe to everybody's channels, show some love, lots of prayers for me because I really do need them in this strange, strange time. And excuse me for tearing up earlier, but I'm only human. I love you all. And I will see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock. God bless. Be safe. Have a great, great week. And I bless you. Bye, everyone. Love you.